Tuesday. Last night when I got home, I did manage to set up the tax online portal space for Leon and I to be able to pay our taxes online. I received a number of documents from Les Finances Publiques, which is like HMRC essentially. One of the things was a questionnaire which I didn't realise I had to fill out and send back. And I've actually missed the boat on that, so I'm not quite sure what I need to do with that next. But the other thing was basically instructions on logging into an online space using your SIRIT number. But at the end of it, you had to activate the space by clicking on a link they send to your emails. But at that point, it then says, now we're going to send you a code by post, and it should arrive in the next 2 weeks. And that's the code that you'll need to fully activate that online space to pay your tax. Next thing was just to tell you that I've booked a wedding for 2026, which is really exciting. I'll be doing the trials for that wedding in August, and it's just a great sign. Some of my dear friends that live locally, they've been networking with wedding planners and wedding suppliers in the area, and they've been kind enough to pass on my details. So again, so elated with that. I just feel like I'm off to a really good start. Yesterday, I did a bumper Amazon order. I mean, like, I must have about 7 books coming my way. And they are GCSE French books, flashcards and vocabulary books, grammar books, workbooks. I've been doing tons of research into this DELF thing because there's a ton of conversation about it on all of the forums. We're just hoping that the test won't be till next year. If it's next year, then I'm not worried in the slightest. This year, it feels like it's just a lot straight off the bat. Move out here, set up your business, do all the admin that's involved in setting up your new home and moving over and the visa and da-da-da-da-da. And then to top it off, before you apply for your carte de séjour, you've then got to panic about a language test and you have to get a pass so that you can apply. So I could really do without it this year. So I'm hoping that it'll be next summer that we have to do that. In which case, I think we've got plenty of time. It's all good in the hood. Leon's at work today. I'm working this afternoon. But yeah, just thought I would update you. So we've come to Frayssinet-le-Gélat, a beautiful town in the lot department. For years, I've driven past this sign and just assumed it was something to do with the war, not realising that it was actually part of the famous SS Panzer Division of the German forces when they were coming up through France. And there were reprisals in a lot of the villages on the resistance, the Maquis. The famous one is Oradour-sur-Glane, which is near Limoges, but it was actually much more widespread than that, and this village was attacked on the 21st of May 1944, and all of these people were killed here in this main square. The men were shot and the women, of which I think there were 5, were hung, and then the men were shot just out here, right where that sign is, I believe. You can't imagine it on a nice day like that, something so horrible. So Leon's busy doing quotes.
Trying to find where to get things, because in England I knew Ironmonger Direct was really good.
How long had you been working in England doing that? It's got to be 20 years.
Started carpentry at 18, so 22 years, but self-employed 16 years. So you find all your suppliers. You know, Screwfix is good for screws. Ironmonger Direct is great for the UK's largest supplier, and you've got other places that are a bit more bespoke, a bit more expensive. But yeah, we've just been looking for some sliding doors for wardrobes. So they hung the door from the top, which means the door stays flat because it's being pulled, rather than standing up. And they're not too expensive. So in England they are £70 a pair, but they're made by Sahico. So I don't think that was an English company, but
I might be able to find them then.
yeah.
Won't we, Remy? This is a side of the babies that you rarely see. Oh. Oh! This is what I'm talking about. It's so warm out. Unbelievable. Oh dear. Absolutely glorious. So, I apologise in advance for being squinty, and if you're in England and the weather's rubbish, because right now it's not even March and it's 17 degrees outside. Probably hotter in the sun. I'm baking. But I came out just to get a bit of fresh air, and I saw my neighbour across the way go to his post box. I thought, oh, that must mean the post has arrived. Exciting news, guys. Leon and I have had our social security numbers come through. This is just fabulous. This is so good. I feel like this is the pick-me-up that we both needed, because yesterday wasn't a good day. It's really, really hard to describe. Sometimes I feel like, this sounds really dramatic, unless you live here and you've been through it, you won't get it. But sometimes I feel like Leon and I are not ourselves yet. The anxiety and the stress involved in doing this move, it reduces you down to a bit of a shell sometimes, because you can't live in the moment. You don't enjoy things the way you used to, because simmering is, you know, even though we have our visas and we're working here and we have our social security numbers that have just come through, it still feels very temporary. It's not like living in England where you just know that it's your birthright to be there and live there and work there, and it's very secure. It's so bizarre, I can't even tell you. When I lived here before, you see, when Britain was part of the EU, I didn't feel this way. So this is new for both of us. My neighbour's having a good time. Will we feel sort of footloose and fancy free soon? You know, when will we resume our normal, you know, I don't know. I'm properly squinting. It's so hot. Yeah, so just sometimes I feel, it's just overwhelmed every now and again. This is so great though. I'm so happy. It's a good day. So I've managed to put all of my washing out. Oh, you can't see it. There. White towels, because I've done a lot of treatments this week and quite a few pedicures, and I go through towels like no one's business when I'm doing pedicures. 2 social security numbers. Next up, we need to pay our tax. But never been more excited to do that, to be honest. I'm going to get back on with my housework, have a bite to eat, and give Leon the good news. So I got this letter in the post today from URSSAF.
Okay.
We now have our French social security numbers.
What does that mean?
That we're in the system, so it'll start generating our healthcare coverage so that we can stay here.
So that's good then, yeah?
Yes, Leon, it's
good.
very, very good.
See, Remy says it's good. Very good.
Evening all, so it's Friday and I've had a very good day actually. Not the day that I planned. I'd planned to go out this morning, but it ended up that I stayed in and got on with some admin. So the URSSAF document that we received in the post just yesterday had our new social security numbers on it, which was very exciting. And I thought that meant I'd be able to log in and pay our taxes, but actually it doesn't. I'm still waiting on some codes that are being sent through by impot.gouv.fr. I decided to film a bonus vlog, which by now you'll have seen, all about the new residency rules changing here in France and what will be required of you when it comes to sitting the DELF exams. So hopefully you all found that helpful. I think it's such a hot topic. This is the first of that kind of video that I've done. Normally it's just watch us as we live our life and we share with you the ups and the downs. But that video was quite niche. So what I want to know is in the comments, if you guys could let me know, is this the sort of video you'd like to see more of? Us addressing real specifics about living here and the admin? Because to be honest, they're quite easy to film and to edit because I can film them in roughly 15 minutes edit them in about half an hour and they're uploaded. They're usually pretty short as well. Let me know what you thought. Tonight, Kath and Mark are back in town, which is great. I didn't realise how much I'd missed them actually till they got home. They got home late yesterday, so today's their first full day back French side, and we've decided to go out for a pizza and get some beers and play pool. It's now nearly 5 o'clock. Leon should be home any minute, and then we can start getting ready to head out. So we'll take you guys along, of course. Just wanted to share like this vlogging thing because a while ago, I was feeling a bit unmotivated with it and a bit lackluster and uninspired, but I'm feeling motivated again, and I don't know why. I think we've had a lot of new subscribers and we're getting a lot of good engagement on our videos, and I love that. One of my favourite things about uploading vlogs is getting the feedback in the comments and hearing tips from people and their experiences. I really enjoy that. So I think that's probably what it is just interacting more with you and finding out more about your experiences living in France. I don't know, I'm really enjoying it at the minute, and I'm also getting to be more confident out in public, because when you first start vlogging, you feel like a bit of a wally because you're filming and there's people around, and of course I never want to film anyone who would not want to be filmed. So that's why when it comes to our social life, you see a lot of Mark and Catherine because they're happy to be on our vlogs, but some of my other friends lead a very private life, and because of that, we do not film with them. Just thought I would put that out there, that we film only with people who are comfortable to do that. And some of them, they don't mind being filmed, but they don't want to interact, which is fine as well. So that's why we tend to keep it pretty low key with our friends, unless they express that, you know, they really wouldn't mind being included. It's been a good week and I'm ready to relax this weekend. We're out with Mark and Kath tonight, and then tomorrow it's Aligot and Saucisse at Laurès, which is not far from Montflanken, and Aligot is a very French thing. It's cheesy mashed potato, but it's not quite as simple as that. If you haven't already seen it and you don't know what it is, then stay tuned because I'm going to try and include it in the vlog to show you guys exactly what it is. Anyway, moustache.
We need a boat like this, don't we?
What for you?
I'll make you one.
For the bar.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Pierce can make you one.
If I can get some work, yeah.
Playing tonight, Mark?
No. Bad back today. Pulled my back out. That's the bar and everything I've been lifting, no problem. Just turned funny as I'm on my computer and that were it.
Oh, terrible. Does that mean we're in with a chance of winning then? And we're off to the Aligot and Saucisse evening, which I think I told you guys about. And in France, a lot of the time at these events, when it's like not at a restaurant and it's organised kind of by like the mairie and the local commune, it's like a bring your own plates, cutlery, glasses, etc. So we've got a bag. I've thrown some beers in there just as an aperitif. But the meal is really cheap for what you get. All the drinks are included, and I believe it's a 3-course meal, starter, main and dessert. So we're ready, just waiting for Mark and Kath. They're always so late. That's like a running joke because we're always late.
We're not always late, only when we get time from.
Only when I'm late. Leon's only late when I'm late.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're ready. We've had a relaxing afternoon. I've been working most of the afternoon, but it's like nice work because it's just online stuff. Finished ordering the last of what I need for my makeup kit. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys, but my business cards arrived. I ordered them from Canva, and I decided to be very 21st century and put my QR code on there. So yeah, that would be great. I've started carrying those around with a view to sort of handing them out. So I've actually got a few for tonight. I doubt there'll be anyone there that will particularly want bridal hair and makeup doing, but our lovely friend Teresa, she will be there, and she's fantastic. She's got me so much work for nails, and she's like, give me business cards, I'll distribute them. So she's very kind, so I'll take a few for her. And yeah, so we'll show you what the place is like when we get there.
First, when it starts getting long and you have to lift it up.
Je parle un petit peu. J'apprends le français. Ma femme parle très bien. Elle parle pour moi. Well, it's the right workout. Oh.
Come on, that's it, get in.
The tables round because our table that you'll have seen we bought, when did we buy it? When we got back in the new year, when we got back from
It's been really,
Amphi.
it's been quite cold in the garage because I've not done the garage out yet. So we did some work on it and then it got cold, so couldn't really do much else. But I've put it together, ready to bring up now, and then when I get some more time on a nice day like today, I'll sand it back properly and redo the whole top with oil. But yeah, it's good enough to use. I'm tired of looking at it in the garage, to be honest, so get it out and then I crack on with the chairs.
Yes. Yeah, so this is actually Mark and Kath's table. So we'll keep that in here, and then when summer rolls around, they should be in their house. And this, I think that's going to be their outdoor table. Don't know yet. It's another stunning day. Been a bit cold though, actually, compared to the other day. But yeah, we're going to bring the table through this door. You right, Remy? What's the base? Their dogs are chewed.
Their dog had chewed these, so what I did is I took the table apart, planed the top off by about 2 millimeters. Fortunately, it's got rounded edges, so I've rounded it off a bit more. Cleaned it up a little bit, put some extra supports in here. So yeah, it needs more of a sand down and another oil up, but it's usable for now, and then when I've got more time, I can have another go at it. But it's 20 years old, but good thing about solid hardwood is that it lasts forever.
Mm.
Again, put it down if you need to, don't drop it. Get on, 9 minutes. Well done, that was a bit hard work. I'll screw that down now. It's all progress.